This coffee lover, what the Hey coffee lovers! Today we will be reviewing one of the most iconic coffee makers out there. Without further ado, let me present a design masterpiece. The CHEMEX.
It looks like an art piece.
Sure it does. Designed in 1941, this coffee maker has attracted the eyes of coffee and design lovers for over 80 years. It is a single hourglass-shaped flask that uses paper filters to filter the coffee. It produces a cleaner cup of coffee compared to the V60, mainly due to the filter design, which is both thicker and larger. One of the main characteristics or visual cues of the CHEMEX is the wooden collar, tightened with leather straps, that serves as a handle. It helps you not to get burned when it gets hot.
Like you always do.
I don't. The CHEMEX comes in many sizes, but in two shapes. The regular, that is the one that we're using today, and the smaller one, which I personally don't love. The difference of this variation is the top part, that has a steeper angle compared to the regular one. And here's an unpopular opinion. It makes for a faster, usually under-extracted brew.
No, it doesn't.
That's what I mean by unpopular. Due to the design of the paper filters, the ideal grind size is medium coarse, as the water flows slower compared to the V60. Do you own a V60 or are thinking of getting one? Check out our review of this amazing machine right here. Now to the good part, let's brew some coffee. Start by heating up the water in a kettle to boiling point, and then let it rest for 30 seconds to a minute. This temperature range is optimal for brewing coffee with the CHEMEX. Today we're using the medium roast coffee that our friends at La Casa en el Cielo sent us from their coffee finca in Antioquia, Colombia, all the way to YouTube.
Bueno.
Bien bueno. Grind your coffee beans to a medium coarse grind size, which I get with 17 clicks on the timer grinder. The end result should look like grains of brown sugar. The ratio I like to use for the CHEMEX is 64 grams of coffee per liter of water. I'm going to brew 2 small cups, one for me, one for Johnny, our camera assistant. So we're gonna use 26 grams of coffee. Place a CHEMEX filter in the brewer with the layer side facing the spout. Then pour hot water over the filter to rinse it and preheat the CHEMEX.
And what's that?
It helps to remove any pepper taste from the filter and heats up the whole thing, which is essential to maintain a consistent brewing temperature. Discard the water used to rinse the filter, and now let's add our 26 grams of coffee. Did you know that in 1958, designers at the Illinois Institute of Technology said that the CHEMEX coffee maker is one of the best designed products of modern time, and it is included in the collection of the Museum of Modern Art in New York City. Also, the CHEMEX has a fan base so big that it has been featured in many famous movies and TV shows, such as James Bond from Russia with Love, and even in Friends' first ever episode.
Isn't this amazing? I mean, I have never made coffee before in my entire life.
That is amazing. Congratulations.
Amazing, right? Now back to brewing. Pour hot water over the coffee grounds, enough to saturate them completely, and then wait 30 seconds. This step is called blooming. It helps release the CO2 trapped in the coffee grounds, enhancing the flavor. After the blooming, pour the rest of the water in a very slow circular motion to avoid overloading the filter. The coffee will begin to drip down into the carafe, and you should aim for a consistent flow rate to get a well-extracted coffee. Once the coffee has finished brewing, remove the filter, serve, and enjoy. The CHEMEX is all glass, making it very fragile. After each brew, just toss the filter and rinse it out with hot water and soap. It is also dishwasher safe, but handle it with care, as one bad hit and it's all over. I have 2 super tips for you today. First, if you feel like your coffee lacks sweetness and has little to no bitterness to it, this could mean that your coffee is under-extracted. The solution to this is to change your grind size to a finer grind setting. On the other hand, If you find your coffee having an overwhelming amount of bitterness, this could mean that your coffee is over-extracted. In this case, you should change for a coarser grind setting. So be ready to play around with grind sizes until you find what works the best for you. One of the many issues with the CHEMEX brew is when this spout clogs from the wet paper filter. When this happens, your brew will stall, resulting in an over-extracted coffee.
Con razón, that makes sense.
Cepillas. To avoid this from happening, be sure to put the 3-flap part of your coffee filter covering the spout.
Ugh.
Overall, the CHEMEX is an excellent choice for coffee lovers who are looking for a high quality and easy to use brewing device that produces a clean and crisp cup of coffee. While it might not be the most potable option, its aesthetic appeal and the coffee it produces makes it a great addition for any home or office. Remember, we're doing a series of the best budget coffee makers. Be sure to check out this playlist and like this video if you found any of this helpful.